Ladies and gentlemen, Vidyaniketan Group of Institutions welcomes you to yet another season of India Insight. Envisioned by Mrs. Prema Rajagopal, the founder of this institution, way back in 2004, the objective ever since has been to enhance the knowledge of India and appreciate the diverse culture of this nation. As our young children take part from various corners of the world, over the last couple of years in the digital avatar, this contest has reached over 20,000 students across 10 countries. We at the Vidyaniketan Group of Institutions truly appreciate and acknowledge the support and patronage given to us by all the participating schools, their teachers and managements. Before we begin, it is our pleasure and privilege to invite a well-known educator and a passionate teacher from the Vidyaniketan Group of Institutions, a teacher who has grown to become the principal of this institution. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Miss Vasuma Achar.
Dear viewers, heritage is legacy that transcends from one generation to another. It is not an easy endeavor to comprehend the enormous wisdom that exists manifold about a country. India Insight Quiz is one step towards bringing this wisdom to the students who are the beacons to a prosperous future. Srimati Prema Rajagopal, a great visionary and the backbone of our institution, gave great importance to values, culture, heritage, and ethics. Prema ma'am's qualities of leadership, integrity, and commitment towards education played a phenomenal role in not just imparting a means for living, but also a medium to foster critical thinking and instill values in generations to come. India Insight Quiz is a part of the dream envisaged by Prema ma'am to transform today's learners into architects of a promising future, because the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of these dreams. Good luck to all the participants. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's my privilege to introduce our host for the day. Rashmi is currently Asia's only professional lady quiz host. An alumnus of the prestigious NITK Surathkal and IIM Calcutta, she has hosted close to 1,000 shows across India, Singapore, and several countries across the Middle East. She is the only woman to have been invited to host a quiz at Kuwait for the last 5 years. She was recognized by Business World as 40 under 40 as a personality from India to reckon with. She was the winner of the Quiz Host of the Year 2022 by SMX Leadership Summit. She's been part of this quiz for many years, as she has been part of several quizzes such as Tata Crucible, the Union Bank Quiz, the Rural IT Quiz, TCS Inquisitive, just to name a few. So ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get started. Time to welcome your host, Miss Rashmi Furtado.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the third semi-final of the India Insight Quiz in the senior category. India Insight, the platform, is created by the Vidyaniketan Group of Institutions. I call it a platform because it's not a quiz alone. India Insight is a combination of multiple events. We have a drawing contest, we have a quiz for 2 categories, junior and senior, and we have a debate in the senior category as well. So all of these competitions or contests together form the India Insight platform that we have here today. And as you can see on your screen, India Insight started in 2004 and it's been going strong for so many years. It started as a quiz and has today evolved into a platform with multiple contests for the school children. In this particular semi-final, of course, these contestants have gone through a quarter-final, a preliminary contest, and then a quarter-final, and then qualified for this semi-final here today. This is, of course, the third semi-final, which means I have already completed the first and the second one, and identified 2 finalists who have moved into the world finale. India Insight witnesses participation from across the world. We have students taking part from over 11 countries. So hence, it's the world final that will take place after we have completed all the semi-finals. So let's get to know our finalists here today. Let me quickly introduce them to you and then get started with this game. Our first semi-finalist for the day is Shashwat Mishra from Sunbeam School, Lahartara, Varanasi. Following Shashwat, representing the Teja Vidyalaya from Nalgonda is Pardu. From Teja Vidyalaya, we now move on to Vidyaniketan School from Gautam Buddha Nagar, and representing them is Vijay. And completing this lineup here today is Upalaksha, representing the beautiful city of Jaipur from Cambridge Court High School. Ladies and gentlemen, the most important thing that these contestants need to remember is that only the winner from the semi-final will move into that world finale. And this is the semi-final. It's just one step closer into that world finale, which means the questions are going to be of a different level of difficulty. And also, I'm going to be a little strict with the timings or the duration that I'm going to give them to answer the questions. So they have to be very quick with their answers, and we're going to be stricter on the rules because it does get tougher as you move into the world final of India Insight Quiz. So let's get started with the first round of our quiz here today, India at a glance. Here we go. Four rounds is what I have for you. In this round, you will have images coming up on your screen, and along with the images, you will have corresponding questions from me. Once you press the buzzer, you're indicating to me that you already know the answer, so I will stop reading the question. You cannot expect me to complete the question after you have pressed the buzzer. That's blocking the question, and we don't allow that whether it's a digital quiz or an online or a ground show that we have. So contestants need to be careful of that. 5 questions in this round. Remember that. The buzzers are open. Please be very careful. They are highly sensitive. You press the buzzer and you will have to face the consequence. You cannot tell me you've pressed the buzzer by mistake. All right. Good luck to all of you. Phones in the camera angle, those are their buzzers basically. Let's get started with the first question of this round coming up on your screen. Here we go. What were these boxes used for in the history of India? Shashwat, go ahead.
So these were the ballot boxes in the first general elections.
Ballot boxes for the first general elections of India, 1951-52 if I'm not wrong. Shashwat, getting that right. He was quick on the buzzer, plus 50 on that. Good start for him there. Let's move on to question number 2. Here we go. This is a Google Doodle honoring... Upalaksha, go ahead.
Ma'am, this is the Google Doodle which commemorates K.D. Jadhav.
K.D. Jadhav is all I was looking for as an answer. Getting a plus 50 on that is Upalaksha. Let's move on. Question number 3. Here we go. One of these is not a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Which one? Shashwat, go ahead.
Ma'am, it's the Taj Hotel in Bombay.
The Taj Mahal Palace in Mumbai is absolutely right. Plus 50 on that. Question number 4 of this round coming up on your screen. Which inspiring location is this? Pardu, go ahead.
Is this Ellora Caves?
Absolutely right. A very specific answer from him. The Ellora Caves. And this is the aerial view of the Ellora Caves. Pardu getting that right. Plus 50 on that. The last one in this round coming up on your screen. Here we go. The Peru Viruti Upalaksha. Go ahead. On the buzzer.
Ma'am, this is the temple of Duryodhan.
Let me complete my question. The Peru Viruti Malanada temple in Kollam district in Kerala is dedicated to a negative character from our epics. He's absolutely right. Duryodhana is what I was looking for as an answer. Upalaksha getting another 50 on that. Ladies and gentlemen, the first round has moved along very, very quickly. Let me tell you where all of them stand. Shashwat and Upalaksha both on 100 points each. Pardu on 50. Vijay is yet to score. It's still only the first round of the semi-final. We have 3 more rounds to go. It's too soon to comment at this point in time. So let's just continue. Let's move into the second round of our quiz, Incredible India. Here we go. The format of the round is exactly similar to what we had in the first round. No changes in the rules as well. 5 questions. The first one coming up on your screen. Who is this stamp dedicated to? Shashwat, go ahead.
Ma'am, is this Baba Amte?
There was a lot of doubt on his face with his expressions, the way he answered.
Baba Amte and Vinoba Bhave.
And your answer is Baba Amte.
Baba Amte, yeah.
Plus 50 to you. Absolutely right. Baba Amte, he did a lot of work for people suffering with leprosy in our country. Difficult work which he did back then, and very important contribution from him. Let's move on. Question number 2 coming up on your screen. Identify this business leader. Upalaksha, go ahead.
Ma'am, her name is Vinita Singh.
And how do we know her?
By Shark Tank Sugar Startup World.
Plus 50, absolutely right. All I required was Vinita Singh, but I was just trying to push and see if he knows her background as well. She is known, or she's better known in this country probably for being one of the sharks in the Shark Tank, the show Shark Tank, but she is actually the founder and CEO of Sugar Cosmetics. Vinita Singh is what I was looking for. Let's move on. Question number 3. Who is the author of these books? Shashwat, go ahead.
This is Kushwant Singh.
Kushwant Singh is absolutely right. Good quality answer by Shashwat there. Plus 50 on that. Ladies and gentlemen, looks like at this point in time, both Shashwat and Upalaksha are neck and neck. But like I said, only winner goes through. But again, too soon to comment. We are not even halfway through into the semi-final. So let's just continue. Question number 4. Identify this instrument. Shashwat, go ahead.
This is Sarangi.
Sarangi is absolutely right. Plus 50 to Shashwat on this. All right, let's move on. The last question of this round coming up on your screen. Identify the architect. Oh, Pardu, go ahead.
Le Corbusier.
Absolutely right. Le Corbusier. I know we would have different types of pronunciation in our country, but I understand what he says. He's absolutely right. This is the hand monument from Chandigarh, and if I'm not wrong, it's also a part of their emblem or their insignia. He gets it right with Le Corbusier. Plus 50 to Pardu. Let's move on, ladies and gentlemen. Halfway through into the semi-final, let's take a quick look at the score. All right, Shashwat is leading with 250 points. Upalaksha close behind him with 150 points. But Pardu is slowly gaining the pace. He's on 100 points. For all you know, he might just, it's like the hare and the tortoise race. Let's see if something like that happens here today. Let's move on to the third round of our quiz. India in a word. Here we go. You would have images or text clues appearing on your screen, and along with that, I would have corresponding questions for you. But along with whatever clues appear on your screen, there would be boxes or blocks that will appear, and they indicate the number of letters in your answer. Okay? I would urge you to be a little mindful about the number of boxes that are there. Do not get carried away only by the clues on your screen. I'm cautioning you only because there have been other quizzers who have made that mistake, so please keep that in your mind. 5 questions in this round, guys. Keep that in mind as well. The first one coming up on your screen. Identify this person. Upalaksha, go ahead. Quickly. Unmute yourself.
It was by mistake, I don't know. Sorry.
Minus 50 on that. Minus 50 on that. I told them in the very beginning, the moment you press the buzzer, there is a consequence that you will have to face. He is a painter, a sculptor, a filmmaker. There are many famous works of his, include things like the Rickshaw Puller, Celebration, etc. His name is Tayyab Mehta. Tayyab Mehta is what I was looking for as an answer. I expect a quick buzz on the next one. Identify this person. Shashwat, go ahead.
Ma'am, this is Anu Rani.
Anu Rani, and how do we know her?
Ma'am, she was there in the Asian Games, if I'm not wrong, one of the gold medal winners.
For javelin, you're absolutely right. She won a gold for javelin not very long ago. Plus 50 on that to Shashwat. Let's move on. The next one. Which city gets its name from this? Shashwat, go ahead.
City is Bhopal. This is King Raja Bhoj.
All right. I only needed the name of the city. I said which city gets its name from this Raja. Raja was the only word I did not ask. Bhopal is absolutely right. You will also find a huge lake where you will find the statue when you move into Bhopal. Plus 50 on that to Shashwat. Bhopal is all I was looking for. All right. Question number 4 coming up on your screen. Well-known ruler from our country. This is his mausoleum. Go ahead.
This is in Sasaram, and this is the mausoleum of Sher Shah Suri.
Plus 50. Absolutely right. Sher Shah Suri is what I was looking for as an answer. He even knew Sasaram is absolutely right. Plus 50.
The guy behind the Grand Trunk Road, and his original name was Baba Farid Khan, if I'm not wrong.
All right. So if I need some research to be done for quizzes, I'll come back to you for that. He knows the entire background and history of this mausoleum. But let's continue. Question number 5 of this round coming up on your screen. This is a famous depiction of which Sanskrit poet and playwright? Oh, Upalaksha, go ahead.
Chanakya.
Minus 50. Minus 50. Chanakya is not known for being a playwright. He had very different set of skills. This is none other than Kalidasa. Kalidasa is what I was looking for as an answer, and he was well known during the Gupta Empire, and if I'm not wrong, he was a part of the court of Chandragupta. I think Chandragupta too. Don't hold me on that. I'm just speaking out of memory, but Kalidasa is what I was looking for as an answer. All right, so let's move on. Let's take a quick look at the score, and then we have one final round remaining. The scores, ladies and gentlemen, Shashwat is leading with 400 points. Pardu is still on 100, but if he can score a few more points, he could be giving a challenge to Shashwat as well. Upalaksha took negatives. He was actually at a good place, but he took 2 negatives, which is why he's back on 50. Vijay is yet to score. All right, we are moving into the last round of our semi-final here today. India Inspired. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been watching the third semi-final of the India Inside quiz for the senior category, a platform created by Vidyaniketan group of institutions. You have seen how well they have played so far for the first 3 rounds. Now it's time for us to move into the last leg of the semi-final, after which we will know the winner who will make it into that world finale of this quiz. Let's get started with this round. Nothing appears on your screen, so you have to listen to what I have to say carefully. Be careful. You have to be wise on when you want to press that buzzer because I'm the only one who can give you clues. So good luck to all of you. The first question, here we go. Identify the author from these books. The Guide, The English Teacher, The Vendor. Shashwat, go ahead.
So the guide is, I think, by R.K. Narayan. So my overall answer is R.K. Narayan. After which a movie by Devanand, on which a movie by Devanand is also made, which was shot in Qutub Minar, inside of Qutub Minar.
I will give you one more book, The Vendor of Sweets. These were the 3 books that I wanted to mention. R.K. Narayan is absolutely right. Getting plus 50 on that is Shashwat. Moving on, question number 2. She was the founder and president of the All India Save the Children Foundation. Whom am I talking about? She is, of course, better known for other roles that she played. Upalaksha, go ahead.
My guess is Indira Gandhi.
Minus 50 on that. I understand why you would make that guess at this point in time, but the answer I was looking for is Vijay Lakshmi Pandit. Vijay Lakshmi Pandit. I understand, I mean, if you think back, there are only a few names that you would think of from that timeline. All right, question number 3, here we go. Parul Chaudhary, who won India a gold in 5,000 meters in Asian Games 2023, is from which state of our country? Several of our athletes made us proud. Shashwat, go ahead.
Well, I think Parul Chaudhary was from my state, Uttar Pradesh.
Uttar Pradesh is absolutely right. Plus 50 to Shashwat on that. It was actually a proud moment for our country because many of our athletes did extremely well at the Asian Games 2023. Parul Chaudhary, of course, is one of them. The penultimate question of this semi-final, here we go. Which is the largest mangrove forest in the world? Shashwat, go ahead.
Since the only mangrove forest I know is Sundarbans, I'll answer Sundarbans.
Sundarbans is absolutely right. Plus 50 on that. I like his reasoning behind the answer, but his answer is right. Plus 50 on that one. The final question of the semi-final, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Because of its pearl trade, this South Indian city is known as the City of Pearls. Pardu, go ahead.
Hyderabad.
I would have been disappointed if Pardu had not given me this answer, considering where he's from. Plus 50 on that. Hyderabad is absolutely right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, time for us to take a look at the final tally. Coming up on your screen, here we go. Well, with 550 points, Shashwat Mishra from Sunbeam School, Lahartara, has won this semi-final and has qualified into that world finale of India Inside quiz for the senior category. Pardu is on 150 points. Pardu has been giving a consistent performance all through the quarterfinals, semi-finals as well. I'm very sure he'll do better in the future. Vijay and Upalaksha gaining and losing and back on nil. All of them are good quizzers, but sometimes it's just not your day. It happens. But Shashwat, with an exemplary performance here today, is moving into that world finale of this quiz. Ladies and gentlemen, we have only completed 3 semi-finals. We have one more to go. One last finalist to be identified who will join the rest of them in that world finale. You must join us in that semi-final as well. I hope to see all of you there.